Have you ever considered that something as delightful, as natural as a piece of fruit could be the ultimate game changer for your health? Specifically, for your prostate. Most men walk through the produce aisle seeing simple, sweet snacks. They see apples, bananas, oranges. But what if I told you that hidden within some of these fruits is a powerful, natural pharmacy capable of defending one of the most vulnerable parts of the male body? What if the key to avoiding late-night bathroom trips, painful inflammation, and even the terrifying shadow of cancer wasn't in a pill bottle, but in your fruit bowl? Today, we are embarking on a crucial journey. We will uncover the remarkable scientifically backed benefits of certain fruits and how they can profoundly enhance your prostate wellness. We're going to explore a list of incredible fruits that not only support your prostate, but will supercharge your overall health. But you must listen carefully. I am going to reveal a list of these prostate-saving powerhouses, but I urge you to stay with me until the very end. The final fruit I will discuss is, without exaggeration, the most important one. It's the one most men ignore, yet it holds the most potent secret to long-term prostate security. Missing this last piece of information would be like building a fortress and leaving the main gate wide open. If you believe that nature holds the keys to our health, and you're ready to take control of your well-being, do me a small favor right now. Press that thumbs up button to let me know you're with me and hit the subscribe button. This tells me you're serious about your health, and it helps this vital information reach more men who desperately need to hear it. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss a life-changing update from Prime Age Health. For those of you who are new here, allow me to introduce myself. My name is James Howard, and for over 35 years, I've worked as a doctor across various fields of medicine. I've seen firsthand the devastating effects of prostate problems, from benign enlargement that ruins a man's quality of life to the cancers that take them from their families far too soon. I created this channel, Prime Age Health, with a single mission: to cut through the noise and give you the clear, actionable truth you need to live a long, vibrant, and powerful life. It's a mission I take very seriously. Now, before we dive into our list, I want to build our community of health-conscious individuals. In the comments below, tell me what country you're watching from and what time it is for you. It's always incredible to see how this community spans the globe, all of us united in the pursuit of better health. Now, let's be brutally honest for a moment. The prostate gland, a small, walnut-sized organ, can cause an outsized amount of misery for men, especially as we age. We're talking about benign prostatic enlargement, or BPH, which feels like your body is working against you, forcing you to the bathroom a dozen times a night, leaving you perpetually exhausted. We're talking about prostatitis, a painful, burning inflammation that can make every day a struggle. And then there's the ultimate fear: prostate cancer, one of the most common cancers in men. The conventional approach often involves a watch-and-wait strategy, or a direct line to harsh medications and invasive surgeries, each with its own list of debilitating side effects. But what if we could turn the tables? What if we could use our diet as our first line of defense? The root cause of most prostate issues boils down to two key villains: inflammation and oxidative stress. Imagine inflammation as a slow-burning fire inside your body. It smolders for years, damaging cells, disrupting their normal function, and creating the perfect environment for disease to take hold. Oxidative stress, on the other hand, is like cellular rust. Unstable molecules called free radicals, which are byproducts of our metabolism and exposure to toxins, bounce around inside our bodies like microscopic bullets, damaging cell walls, corrupting our DNA, and accelerating the aging process. The fruits we are about to discuss are nature's elite special forces, armed with the antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds needed to extinguish that fire and polish away that cellular rust. So, let's get to it. Let's arm ourselves with this knowledge. As we go through this list, I want you to visualize these foods not as mere snacks, but as powerful medicine you are prescribing to yourself. We will start your countdown with a small, fuzzy fruit that is anything but small in its power. First on our list is the vibrant green powerhouse, the kiwi. Don't let its small size fool you. This fruit is a nutritional giant. Most people associate oranges with vitamin C, but a single serving of kiwi delivers more than double the daily recommended intake. This isn't just about fighting off the common cold. Vitamin C is a master antioxidant, a guardian that stands watch over your cells. It's the first responder that neutralizes those free radical bullets before they can cause the damage that leads to prostate inflammation. Think of your immune system as an army. Vitamin C is the fuel and ammunition for your soldier cells. When your prostate is under attack from inflammation, a high intake of vitamin C ensures your internal army is well-equipped and fighting at full strength. But it goes deeper. Kiwi is also packed with vitamin E and a host of polyphenols. These compounds work together, creating a synergistic shield. It's like having multiple layers of armor. If one type of free radical gets past the vitamin C, the vitamin E is there to catch it. This multifaceted defense is crucial for protecting the delicate tissues of the prostate from the chronic low-grade inflammation that is the precursor to BPH and other issues. I remember a patient of mine, a gentleman named Michael, a 62-year-old architect who was constantly tired. His main complaint wasn't just his frequent urination at night, but a general feeling of being unwell, of being run down. His tests showed elevated inflammatory markers. He told me, "Dr. Howard, I feel like my body is constantly fighting a battle I'm losing." We adjusted his diet significantly, and one of my first prescriptions was 2 kiwis every single morning. It sounds simple, almost foolishly so, but within a few months, combined with other changes, his inflammatory markers dropped significantly. He came back to my office and said, "I don't know what magic is in those fuzzy green things, but I feel like my internal engine has finally cooled down." That's the power of targeting inflammation directly. Incorporating kiwi is incredibly easy. Its tangy, sweet flavor is a wonderful addition to your morning. Slice it over Greek yogurt, blend it into a smoothie with spinach and a banana for an extra potassium boost, or simply cut it in half and scoop it out with a spoon. You're not just eating a fruit, you're actively sending in a team of cellular firefighters. The fiber in kiwi also promotes a healthy gut, which is directly linked to lower systemic inflammation. A healthy gut means a healthier you and a healthier prostate. Next, we move to a fruit that is often hailed as a superfood, and for very good reason. We're talking about blueberries. These small, dark jewels are not just a sweet treat, they are one of the most potent antioxidant sources on the planet. Their deep blue color is the giveaway. It comes from compounds called anthocyanins, a type of flavonoid that is a mortal enemy of oxidative stress. If oxidative stress is cellular rust, then the anthocyanins in blueberries are the most powerful rust remover you can find. They actively seek out and neutralize the free radicals that are damaging your prostate cells. Imagine a wire with its protective insulation stripped away, leaving the metal exposed to the elements to corrode and fail. That's what oxidative stress does to your cells. The compounds in blueberries act like a biological electrician, re-insulating those wires, protecting them from damage, and ensuring the messages within your body can be transmitted correctly. This is absolutely critical for maintaining healthy cell function and preventing the uncontrolled cell growth that characterizes prostate problems. I think of a patient named David, a 58-year-old teacher who came to me with early signs of BPH. He was getting up 3 to 4 times a night and was deeply worried about where this was heading. He had a family history of prostate issues and felt like he was doomed to follow the same path. He was a man who loved sugary snacks and processed foods. I explained to him that he was essentially fanning the flames of inflammation with his diet. We made a simple swap. Instead of his nightly bowl of ice cream, I had him switch to a bowl of blueberries with a dollop of plain yogurt. He was skeptical. "A berry is going to save me from surgery?" It wasn't just the berry, it was the displacement of the harmful food and the introduction of a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. 6 months later, his nighttime trips were down to 1. He had more energy, he felt in control. He didn't just dodge a bullet, he dismantled the gun. Blueberries are wonderfully versatile. Keep a bag of frozen wild blueberries in your freezer at all times. They are often even more concentrated in antioxidants than fresh ones. Throw a generous handful into your morning oatmeal or cereal. Blend them into a smoothie. They will turn it a beautiful purple color, a visual reminder of the anthocyanins you're consuming. Mix them with nuts for a powerful, brain-boosting and prostate-protecting snack. The goal is consistency. A small handful every single day builds a formidable defense over time. Don't let their small size deceive you. They are warriors in the fight for your health. Our third fruit is a true gem of the natural world, the pomegranate. For centuries, this fruit, with its crown-like top and its treasure chest of ruby-red seeds, has been a symbol of health and vitality. Modern science is now confirming what ancient cultures knew all along. The pomegranate is a medicinal powerhouse, especially for men. The magic of the pomegranate lies in its unique and potent class of antioxidants called punicalagins and punicic acid. These compounds are so powerful that pomegranate juice has been shown to have higher antioxidant activity than red wine, green tea, or even blueberry juice. Research from respected institutions has specifically targeted pomegranate's effect on prostate health, and the results are stunning. Studies have shown that compounds in pomegranate can slow the reproduction of prostate cancer cells and even encourage apoptosis, which is the scientific term for programmed cell death. Essentially, pomegranate helps your body intelligently and selectively tell damaged or cancerous cells to self-destruct before they can become a tumor. It's like having a highly advanced search and destroy system running in your body, protecting your prostate at a microscopic level. This reminds me of a tragic case, a man named Frank. He was diagnosed with slow-growing prostate cancer, and his doctor recommended active surveillance. Frank interpreted this as do nothing. He continued his poor lifestyle, and his PSA numbers, a key indicator of prostate trouble, began to double at an alarming rate. His window for less invasive treatments was closing fast. He eventually needed aggressive surgery and radiation. I often wonder what could have been if, during that active surveillance period, he had adopted an actively anti-inflammatory, antioxidant-rich diet with potent tools like pomegranate juice at the forefront. It's a somber reminder that watching isn't enough. We must be proactive. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Pomegranates are a hassle to eat. And you're right, de-seeding one can be a bit of work, but the benefits are well worth it. You can buy the arils, the seeds, already removed for you. Sprinkle them on salads, on your morning yogurt, or mix them into quinoa or rice dishes for a burst of flavor and color. But the easiest way to get a concentrated dose is through 100% pure pomegranate juice. Look for a brand with no added sugar. Just a small glass, about 4 to 6 ounces a day, is enough to deliver a potent payload of those life-saving antioxidants. Think of it as your daily prostate tonic, a delicious ritual that provides an elite level of protection. Coming in at number 4 is an iconic fruit of summer, a symbol of picnics and sunny days, the watermelon. But this wonderfully refreshing fruit is so much more than just sugar and water. It is a hydration hero and a rich source of one of the most studied nutrients in the world of prostate health. Watermelon is your #1 dietary source of an antioxidant called lycopene. You may have heard of lycopene in relation to another fruit we'll be discussing later, but watermelon is a fantastic and often overlooked source. Lycopene is a carotenoid, a natural pigment that gives red and pink fruits their color. Its power lies in its ability to protect cells from damage. In the context of the prostate, high levels of lycopene in the bloodstream and tissues are associated with a significantly lower risk of BPH and prostate cancer. One of its key mechanisms is its potential to interfere with an androgen called DHT, or dihydrotestosterone. While testosterone is essential for male health, its potent byproduct, DHT, is a major driver of prostate enlargement and can fuel the growth of cancer cells. Lycopene acts as a natural DHT modulator, helping to blunt its negative effects without the side effects of prescription drugs. It's like having a skilled negotiator who calms down an overly aggressive hormone, protecting your prostate from its harmful influence. I had a patient, Paul, a 67-year-old retiree who loved to garden but was frustrated because his constant need to urinate kept him from enjoying his passion. He felt tethered to the bathroom. He associated watermelon with childhood, a simple treat. He didn't see it as medicine. I explained that because watermelon is over 90% water, it helps to flush the urinary system and dilute the urine, reducing irritation. At the same time, it delivers that crucial lycopene. We made it a point for him to have a large slice of watermelon every afternoon. It was a hydrating, refreshing, and therapeutic ritual. A couple of months later, he told me he spent 3 straight hours in his garden without once feeling that urgent nagging pressure. He said, "I got my freedom back, and it came from a watermelon." Enjoying watermelon is pure pleasure. Slice it into big wedges. Cube it and add it to a salad with feta cheese and mint for a delicious sweet and savory combination. Blend it into a hydrating summer smoothie, or even make watermelon juice. An important tip, the lycopene is present throughout the fruit, but it's most concentrated in the reddest, ripest flesh. So pick a watermelon that feels heavy for its size and has a deep, rich color. It's nature's perfect summer prescription for a healthy prostate. And now we arrive at the final fruit on our list. I told you at the beginning to wait for this one, and I meant it. While all the fruits we've discussed are fantastic, this one is arguably the king. It's common, it's affordable, it's versatile, and its benefits for the prostate are so well documented that it should be a non-negotiable part of every man's diet over the age of 40. Many people think it's a vegetable, but botanically, it is a fruit. The number one most important fruit for your prostate health is the humble, yet magnificent, tomato. The reason the tomato takes the top spot is for one reason: lycopene, and lots of it. While watermelon is a great source, the tomato is the undisputed champion. But here is the critical, life-changing piece of information that most people miss. The lycopene in tomatoes becomes exponentially more powerful and more bioavailable when it's cooked. The heating process breaks down the tough cell walls of the tomato, releasing the lycopene and making it far easier for your body to absorb. This means that tomato sauce, tomato paste, and tomato soup are, gram for gram, more potent prostate protectors than raw tomatoes. This is not just a theory. It's backed by mountains of research. A landmark Harvard study that followed nearly 50,000 men for years found that those who consumed 2 or more servings of cooked tomato sauce per week had a risk of developing prostate cancer that was up to 35% lower than men who ate none. 35%, that is not a small number. That is a life and death difference. The lycopene accumulates in the prostate tissue, acting as a powerful on-site guardian, neutralizing free radicals and slowing down the progression of BPH. It is the single most powerful food-based defense you can possibly mount. To ignore the power of the cooked tomato is to willingly walk into a battle unarmed. Let me tell you about Robert. Robert came into my office when he was 68. He was a man defeated. His BPH was so severe that he was sleeping in a separate bedroom from his wife to not wake her with his constant trips to the bathroom. He had a catheter twice due to urinary retention, an experience he described as deeply traumatic. His urologist had him scheduled for a TURP surgery, a procedure to core out part of his prostate. He was terrified of the potential side effects: incontinence, erectile dysfunction. He came to me for a second opinion, for any glimmer of hope. His diet was typical of many men his age: Lots of red meat, processed foods, very few fresh vegetables or fruits. His body was a raging inferno of inflammation. I told him, "Robert, we are going to declare all-out war on this inflammation." We created a comprehensive plan. We cut out the sugar and processed junk. We loaded up on green leafy vegetables. We incorporated blueberries, pomegranate juice, and walnuts. But the cornerstone, the absolute foundation of his new diet, was the cooked tomato. I gave him a prescription for at least 10 tablespoons of organic tomato paste every week. He could mix it into soups, make his own pasta sauce, or even stir it into hot water with herbs for a savory drink. The first month was hard. He had cravings. He was skeptical. But he was more scared of the surgery, so he stuck with it. After about 6 weeks, he called my office. "Dr. Howard," he said, his voice shaky, "I slept for 4 straight hours last night. I haven't done that in a decade." That was the crack of light. After 3 months, his nighttime trips were down from 8 to 9 to 2. After 6 months, he was getting up only once. He went back to his urologist, who reran his tests. The doctor was stunned. His prostate size had slightly decreased, and his urinary flow rate had dramatically improved. The surgery was officially put on hold, and then, a year later, taken off the table completely. Robert got his life back. He got his dignity back. He moved back into the bedroom with his wife. He did it not with a scalpel, but with a spoon and a fork, and the power of cooked tomatoes.
This is why I do what I do. Helping you, empowering you with this kind of knowledge is my mission. Robert's story is not a one-in-a-million miracle. It is a testament to the profound power of your body to heal itself when given the right tools. Your fork can be a far more powerful instrument than any surgical tool if you know how to use it. So in conclusion, we've journeyed through nature's pharmacy, from the vitamin C kick of the kiwi, the antioxidant punch of blueberries, the unique power of the pomegranate, the hydrating lycopene of watermelon, and finally, the undeniable king, the cooked tomato. By embracing these delicious and health-packed options, you are making a conscious, powerful choice with every single bite. You are nourishing your body, protecting your prostate, and investing in a future filled with health and vitality. If you have found this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with the men in your life. Your brothers, your fathers, your friends. You could change someone's life with a simple click. And most importantly, if you haven't already, subscribe to Prime Age Health and hit the notification bell. My commitment is to continue bringing you this straightforward, science-backed advice to make your health journey easier and more effective. Don't let your health journey end here. Continue to arm yourself with knowledge. Click on another one of our videos and keep learning, keep growing, and keep taking control. Thank you for watching. Here's to a healthier, happier you. Stay well, stay inspired, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.